Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins, on chapter 291. Now, this chapter right here, I kind of seem somewhat conflicted about this chapter. Now, I'll get to that in just a moment. The reason being is like what just happened in this chapter, etc. Unless you read it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Unless you didn't read it and you end up watching this recap without understanding anything, you may be very confused and you may think I might be talking stupid, which most of the time happens anyway. So if anything else, let's just get this recap started, and I'll tell you why I feel a little conflicted about it. But eventually, when I kind of looked into it, I think I have an understanding, but not too much exactly. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Chandler mocks Merlin by saying, "You're gonna create weaknesses? We don't even have any, and you're gonna create them? Don't make me laugh." And we see to it, of course, Ludisha tells Merlin stop bluffing, but apparently they seem to be attacked. It seems like Chandler and Cusack somehow actually got damaged somehow. Even Zeldris was wondering, where did this attack come from? And they say, this is just a small attack and the damage is even higher. What the hell is going on? Even Cusack and Chandler is trying to understand what's happening. And Merlin's like, well, I activated double impact. The spell that you said you were actually disappointed about. And Cusack was wondering, isn't that a magic attack? But we have to it that Merlin explains by saying, double impact combines the magic attributes of the 4 elements and multiplies them. I discovered the attributes which you have less resistance against, which Chandler is thunder and Cusack is wind. Eventually, she further explains by saying the second wave is a weakening spell that reduces significantly the target resistance. Besides, my infinity magic power keeps decreasing your resistance every time I attack. So it looks like even Ludisha is actually afraid of Merlin because of her infinity power. And right now, like we see to it that that Chandler tries to use absolute cancel, but it actually had no effect, and he ends up getting attacked, and he seems to get more damage. That goes with the same thing for Cusack as well. And they could not even make a move at all. Merlin further explains like within this space, countless and untraceable thunder and wind magic powers are dancing and reacting instantaneously to every move and magic invocation you make, and they will keep being created thanks to her infinity power. So we see to it that Chandler and Cusack are taking more damage until then, and they will end up dying if this continues. Even right now, Ludisha is asking, what kind of bizarre magic is this? How are you able to work this out? Merlin explains that she doesn't even understand it well herself. She said that she multiplied its transparency, untraceable, automatic seeking, and infinity into 2 types of magic attributes, which is the very reason why Cusack and Chandler cannot sense this attack and they're taking more damage. Not to mention, Merlin is decreasing their resistance against the magic she is casting right now. And it is all thanks to her infinity magic. Like, she could literally just cast the spell many times over and over and over at the same time, decrease their resistance. So I seem to get the idea when I look at it analytically, but I don't know how it's still possible to like still attack head on them. Aside from that, Hendrickson was asking Ludisha to heal Gil Thunder, but Ludisha refuses by saying it wasn't to protect me at all. Besides, I need to save all my magic power as I can. And we see to it that that Cusack and Chandler are pretty ticked off right now because they're getting their butts handed to Merlin as a human. Let's get this straight. Merlin's magic power is infinity and etc. But I don't understand how she's able to overpower these 2 highest demons. Okay, I'll get to that in just a moment. But going back to Cusack, we have to it that he uses resonance on Merlin and tries to take over her mind and kill her. But apparently that does not work because Merlin says, I don't think you understand. I'm able to kick your butt because it is thanks to the supreme deities, which is Elizabeth's mother, blessing. Thanks to that, I'm able to increase my will insignificantly, and you can't do anything. And she's thinking, and she just stares at Cusack right now by saying, "You filthy demon." let me show you how much resentment Arthur has of what you did to him, etc., you know? So I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, you know? The combination of the Demon King's blessings along with the Supreme Deity's blessings, able to like increase her will thanks to the Supreme Deity's gift. Okay, and Infinity. How freaking broken is this chick, dude? What the f... But aside from that, we see to it that Zeldris tries to come in and interrupts the magic attack. But apparently before then, we have to it that Zeldris was about to activate the Demon King's magic power, but we have to it that Ludishel lands a devastating blow on Zeldris and knocks him out. Chandler, Zeldris, and Cusack seem to be knocked out pretty badly, and Ludishel laughs out loud evilly by saying, "I've ended the sacred war. We won. Mel, are you watching?" And all of a sudden, Merlin ends up remembering something, and so does Ludishel. He even remembers Estarossa and Mel, and goes like, what the hell's going on? Why am I remembering Escanor's face or Estarossa's face, the one that killed Mel? And right now, it looks like Gother's magic is lifting. So let's clear this out away for a second, okay? You all realize that that the clash between Merlin, Ludishel, and Escanor against Zeldris and Cusack and Chandler, this happened before Gotha's memory spell, wiping out, changing memory spell, started to take effect or started to fade away. So pretty much like what's happening right now, or what Ludishel is remembering along with Merlin, they're starting to remember the real memories after what the demon Gother did to try to end the sacred war. So the ending chapter of this message by saying, at that time, Gother's curse was undone in heaven. The perception of everybody that knew Estarossa from the Ten Commandments and Mal from the Four Archangels collapsed, and this shock will completely change Camelot's battlefield. Next chapter is called Manifestation of Nightmare and the Return of Hope, possibly. So, yeah. I will say this, like, I felt very conflicted because, like, how Merlin was able to defeat the demons, the two highest powerful demons, like, no tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure everyone might be complaining about that, too. Even I was conflicted about this. But when I look at Merlin's magic power, it's like infinity. She could cast the spell, and it will last forever unless she wants to cancel it out. That much I could remember. Not to mention double impact, she says, like, the attributes of the four elements begins to multiply, and thanks to my infinity magic, I will keep decreasing your resistance every time I attack. And it happened in this chapter multiple times, not to mention like they're in a swirling space where the thunder and magic powers are like starting to take effect. And because of her infinity power, as I said, her infinity power is what allows her to cast the spells over and over, non-continuously, no side effect, no nothing. Infinity is literally OP. And just by looking at it, when Cusack tries to take over Merlin's mind and kill her, that does not work out because she has the Supreme Deity's blessings, and not to mention the Demon King's knowledge and blessings of knowing, etc. I'm not gonna lie. I think I understand why Merlin was able to overpower the two highest demons, but I still feel very conflicted about it. But if I think about it clearly, it's her infinity magic. But maybe I still am lost a bit, but who knows? If anyone could try to explain it to me in a certain way that's better evaluation, I'll be very grateful. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait for my friend to maybe go into that. But I think I might have answered my question, but I'm not really sure. I just need better confirmation, possibly. But we'll have to see. So until then, I will see you guys in my next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!